Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Moxham Trails. This is a solo day trip for me. Ethan is in school. I took the day off and decided to come up here and get a little bit of work done. It's still black fly season. I just got here and they're not bad right now, but I do see them flying around and it's only a matter of time before they find me. The main reason I'm here is to build a firewood rack. Ethan had a playground in our backyard that he used for a number of years, but he's outgrown it now, and so I tore it apart a couple weekends ago. I decided to save some of the wood so that I can use it up here. I opened up the door to the shelter and I was actually in there for a few minutes before I noticed this guy. It looks pretty new, but I don't see any wasps flying in or out of it. And that's one of the reasons I'm keeping a can of wasp spray right next to the door. There was at least one in there, but I don't think that was a studio apartment. I'm pretty sure anybody else who comes back to this spot will quickly realize it's a no-fly zone. Now that this one's taken care of, I'm going to do a more thorough examination of the inside of the shelter. Sure enough, there's another one just on the inside of the door. Even smaller than the first, but needs to be taken care of. I can't say I'm surprised. There's plenty of places where wasps can get in. In fact, there's a gap big enough for them right next to the nest. But each one of these corrugations are a place where they can get in. And there are gaps along all of the ridge lines. As long as we stay on top of it, I think I'll be okay. I didn't really expect the vegetation to be this tall this early in the year, so unfortunately I didn't bring the weed eater, but I do have this sickle and I'm hoping that can get the job done. Wow, that was shockingly easy. And the waving of the sickle really kept the black flies away too. I'm gonna have to use that thing more often. I ventured over to the outhouse to get a shovel and a rake, and I noticed that there's a bird's nest on top of my hose. It looks pretty vacant. I don't know if anything's living there. I don't want to tear it down. All I need is the shovel. It clearly slopes from left to right, but I'm not sure about top to bottom. We'll have to lay some cinder blocks down and find out. I tried to be as prepared as I could. I drew up a plan on Adobe Illustrator, and then I actually pre-cut the wood, so this thing should go together fairly easily. Since I pre-cut all the wood, I shouldn't really need a tape measure out here. These two pieces are going to be butted up against each other, and that's the full width, so I can use them to space out the blocks.
Looks like I need to go wider.
Perfect. We have our foundation laid out. Now let's see if I can assemble the base before I screw anything in.
Make me a deal and make it good for me. I won't get full of myself, I can't afford to be
Just gonna try to do this while it's standing.
He can't use it, if only he could prove it. Well, tomorrow's just a song away, a song away, a song away. Oh, and tomorrow's just a song away, a song away, a song away. It's just a song away. Hey, see what your man has done to the world. See what the world has done to your man. Well, you know I'm leaving you. You don't need me. Loving you wasn't always so easy. This is believe me music. This is forget me music. This is who could love me. No, this ain't no Roxy music. This is new form music. This is old form music. This is I paid attention now. So this is prediction music. Ah, who could let me use it? Oh, tomorrow's just a song away, a song away, a song away. Oh, and tomorrow's just a song away, a song away, a song away. It's just a song away. Woo! Hey, alright, yeah. Well, now I wanna write a truthful song over an 80s groove. I'd like to let you know I'll always be straight with you. I stole my personality from an anonymous source, and I'm getting paid for it too. I don't feel bad about that. Give me my chance back. Well, this is on the rise music. This is novelty music. This is who could blame music. I don't get fooled by it. This is where'd you go music. This is come home music. This is down to the wild. I'm such a perfect angel music who really tries.
I know that using 2x6s for all of this is overkill, but these were the leftover pieces from Ethan's playground, and I had a choice between using this free wood or going and buying $50 worth of 2x4s. I also saved this white vinyl, which was the liner underneath the sandbox on Ethan's playground. I think this will make an excellent roof. There we go. I was going to cut the excess off the back and just leave a little lip on the front, but I don't see any need to do it now. Let's fill it up.
Hand me down the walking cane, hand me down my hat. Hurry now and don't be late, 'cause we ain't got time to chat. You and me, we're going out to catch the latest sounds. Guaranteed to blow your mind so high you won't come down. Hey, y'all, prepare yourself for the rubber band. Man, you've never heard a sound like a rubber band. Man, you're bound to lose control when the rubber band starts to jam. Oh, this dude is out of sight. Everything he does seems to come out right.
There you go. And the only thing I paid for was about $10 worth of screws. The tarp that covers the lumber rack has definitely seen better days. Rather than replace it, I think I'm just going to add another one to it, focusing mainly on this side. I must say I'm pretty happy with what I accomplished here today. This rack cost me next to nothing to build, and it holds a fair amount of wood. Next is the fun part, which is taking the wood off of the rack and getting it into a fire. I've made no secret of the fact that I would rather be in the woods, mountain biking, and building trails, but it seems like things like this always need to be done around the clearing area. I think I'm going to focus on completing some of these tasks on these day trips and then save the overnight weekend trips for having fun in the woods. There's still plenty of daylight left, but if I leave now, I'll be home in time to get Ethan off the bus. So I think I'm done for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Moxham Trails.